That's so annoying. I don't know why that happens every time, and I don't check it every single time. Thank you, Noel. So basically, hence the name, Doofus. I'm a doofus. That's just the truth. Advent of Code, coding challenges that happen during Advent. This guy, somebody makes these, and it's awesome. And everyone's problem really is unique to them, so nobody can... well, anyway, we'll get to that. But basically, Advent, December 1st to December 25th, there's a new challenge every single day. Each day has 2 puzzles, a part 1 and a part 2 for that day. I did this last year, but I did not get through every single day. Honestly, I think I made it to like day 6 or something. But this year, I'd like to get further than that, if not all the way. These challenges get released at midnight. So this came out this morning at midnight for me. But I'm not going to be up at midnight to do these. The sooner you get it done, the more points you get, and on these giant leaderboards and stuff. Like this person's in the lead because they did it the soonest. But I think for my Discord, this PowerShell Discord server, we have a private leaderboard that this is the one I care about, obviously. So I think if you're not in our PowerShell Discord, join. I think the link is in my Twitch about somewhere. And the code is going to be somewhere. Let me find it. I guess I should probably have that available since we're going to be doing this. Here's the code. So when you come, if you want to do this with us and be on the leaderboard, you'll click leaderboard, you'll click use a private leaderboard, and yours will ask you, oh yeah, to join the leaderboard. So I'll go ahead and post this code just in the chat for now, but somewhere more official since I'm going to be doing this going forward. Yeah, let's just get started. So day 1, I haven't read this yet. I just, I have started a little bit of the code scaffolding. So the way I like to structure this stuff is I've got a GitHub repo for this, obviously. And each day's, there's 25 days. So inside of days, I like to create the day number. And then inside of that day, the language of choice that I've created a solution for. Obviously to start, it's going to be PowerShell, but I thought maybe to, if I want to practice some Python or something, I could store in Python solutions for each day also. So I'm going to store these in PowerShell. So the way the challenges work is it's a story. So we'll read through whatever's going on, and then they give you some data. This is example data, and then they show you an example of what you need to do. But then you get your own data. So my answer for this, for someone, let's say it asks for how many times does something happen. Someone's answer might be 7 times. Someone else's answer might be 142. So you can't copy the answers. You really have to have the code that creates the answer for your specific data set. So this is all unique data to me. So my answer is not going to be the same as your answer. So what I've done is I've gotten my input. I've created a text file with that input. So that's input. This is the large one, but sometimes you'll write a PowerShell script to do this, and it might take a minute sometimes for some reason for it to do it. So what I like to do is just take the first few, and then this is what I'm going to test against to try to get the right answer for this set of data. And if I get it working, because I can test more quickly, then I'll run it on the big one. So that's what I like to do. Let's go ahead and create part1.ps1, because these are always in 2 parts. Once I solve the part 1 puzzle, they'll give me a part 2 puzzle. So let's just go ahead and make these. I have no idea what to put in here. And let's just read the puzzle for day 1. So day 1, sonar sweep. You're minding your own business on a ship at sea when the overload alarm goes off. You rush to see if you can help. Apparently, one of the elves tripped and accidentally sent the sleigh keys flying into the ocean. Coffee break. Before you know it, you're inside a submarine the elves keep ready for situations like this. It's covered in Christmas lights, because of course it is. And it even has an experimental antenna that should be able to track the keys if you can boost its signal strength high enough. There's a little meter that indicates the antenna signal strength by displaying 0 to 50. So you get 50 stars basically at the end of this event if you complete every puzzle. So this is like intro to the game, and then eventually we'll get into the specific day one scenario. Your instincts tell you that in order to save Christmas, you'll need to get all 50 stars. Collect stars by solving puzzles. There's 2 puzzles each day. You unlock the second puzzle when you complete the first one. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Yeah, so 25 times 2, 50. So, day 1. As a submarine drops below the surface of the ocean, it automatically performs a sonar sweep of the nearby sea floor. On a small screen, the sonar sweep report, your puzzle input, so all the numbers that I took, appears. Each line is a measurement of the sea floor depth as the sweep looks further and further away from the submarine. For example, we have some measurements. I guess that's height, right? Is that what it said? The depth of the sea floor. This report indicates that scanning outward from the submarine, the sonar sweep found depths of blah, blah, blah. The first order of business is to figure out how quickly the depth increases. Just so you know what you're dealing with. You never know if the keys will get carried away into deeper water by the ocean current or a fish or something. To do this, count the number of times a depth measurement increases from the previous measurement. There is no measurement before the first measurement. In the example above, the changes are as follows. So, no measurement for this. 200 is an increase from the previous one. 208 increase from here. Eventually, 200 is a decrease from 210. So it's, yeah, relative to these two. 7 measurements are larger than the previous. How many measurements are larger than the previous measurement? So basically, I got to figure out how many increases are there total. It doesn't want output like this. It just wants us to figure out how many times it went up. Okay, let's do it. So I've got my test data here. So if I just did this manually, right? This would go no measurement. This goes down. So up, 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 down, up, 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 up. So 10. This would give me 10 increases if I have my code written correctly. So let's pull part 1. Come on. All right, just so we have it, we know what we're talking about. Okay, so first is input equals get content of what did I call this test? Input.text. If this is too small, let me know, please. All right, so we've got our input. Oh, I can't run this here. So, hang on. Days 1, PowerShell. Okay, cool. Wait. Why doesn't that work? Get out of here. What's that? That doesn't make any sense to me. What the heck? Does this need to be wrapped up? I don't understand. Oh well, I know that this works, so. Oh, it's an automatic variable. Oh, yeah. Okay, data. I can't overwrite input. Okay, that makes sense. I was getting really confused. So this will work. Yay. So, okay, there is a unique exception is we skip the first number, right? So because I want to be able to index, I think I'll just make a for loop for I equals 1. The heck is this? Well, I want to hang on. I want to see if GitHub Copilot will write this for me. Loop through numbers and count how many times the number before it. I think this is it. So we start at no increases. Previous. Oh, this is weird. There's like 2 loops. Okay, this isn't totally correct. It's just funny that it tried. Okay. I actually do want to keep this though. Nah, I'm going to get rid of everything. So I do want a for loop. So for I equals 1, because we're skipping the first one. I is less than or equal to data.count. Oops. I plus plus. Okay. So the reason I want to do this is, yeah, in this whatever example it's showing me, which I'm not going to take, I want to be able to index the items in data specifically. So yeah. Yeah, something like this. But instead of next, I want previous is data -1. And current greater than previous count plus plus. So count equals 0. Blah, blah, blah. Save. So let me run. Right host increases would be count. Okay. So part 1. 10. Okay, 10. Let me change this to just input. So it looks like this would be my answer. Let's see if that's correct. That's not the right answer. Your answer is too low. Okay. Okay, so we start at 1. If current... Yeah. Okay, so let's take data at 1 and then data at 1 minus 1, technically. What am I trying to say? I'm just trying to get some output to figure out. What did this ask? How many times? Larger than the previous measurement. No measurement for 1. I am skipping that, aren't I? Yeah, because I start at 1. So I can compare 1 to 0, but I can't compare 0 to anything. And once I equals... data equals... Oops. Okay, I've got 2,000 entries. You know what? Instead of this, I want to see the examples. There we go. I'm going to see that message instead. Okay. So I'm 1 off. Let me try. Well, let me figure this out. 06 is not greater than that. 07 is not greater than 08. That's correct. So on my last one, if this is... Let me see here. Current index is 2,000. Oh. Okay, this has to be less than. I'm trying to index 2,000 when there isn't one. There's 2,000 items, but that means the last index is 1,999. So, $14 is not greater than 15, but I still get the same answer. This is what I pasted in here, right? Let me make sure that I grabbed all the right input correctly. Here's my puzzle input. What am I not doing? If it's greater than previous. Yeah, I'm doing this right. We skipped the first one. Previous would be 0. Current greater than previous. Count. Yeah. This seems odd. Oops. Let me copy their format. Okay, so so write host data 0. I want output that looks exactly like this. And then I want to say and let's take a look. That's true, that's true, that's true. Increased, 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 decreased. Yeah, this all looks correct. So let's just do the first 50. Correct, correct. Yup. Whoops. So I'm going all the way to 2000. Yeah, we start with 1. 1 is less than 2000. I'm confused. Not sure what I'm missing. Let me come look at. I know you solved it. I'm just curious. Is it something stupid? Yeah, same thing. Previous, you add it, and then you're just displaying the count. Well, that doesn't make sense to me. Why am I not getting the right answer here? Okay, I'm one off. What am I not doing? What was the last one? Eight, 5, 6, 8. It's like it's not counting. I don't know. I don't know why I'm one off. Let me do this. That'll break things. The same answer. I don't know why I'm one off, and now it bugs me because this is so simple. Because it starts at 0. Come on. This should give me plenty. 0 to 1, 1 to 2. I don't get where I'm missing one. I'm missing 1. I don't get what about this is wrong, but I can't keep this. It doesn't give me the right answer. Data at I. How many times it increases? Because this still compares it to the first one. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. Okay. Software and game development. What am I in? Science and technology? I doubt that I can switch midstream. But yeah, I will I'll look into that. I didn't know about that category. Thanks for that. Okay, part 2. Considering every single measurement isn't as useful as you expected, there's just too much noise in the data. Instead, consider sums of all three measurement of a 3-measurement sliding window. Again, considering the above example, you can maybe I have to switch in Twitch. Let's come here. Edit stream info. Software and game development. Heck yeah. All right. There we go. Thank you so much. I had no idea that that was a thing. Okay, now let's try to figure this out. All right. Start by comparing the first and second 3 measurement windows. I still don't even get what this is. Consider the sums of a 3-measurement sliding window. All right, start by comparing the first and second 3-measurement windows. Oh, I see. It's stacked. Okay. The measurements in the first window are marked A. I see. Their sum is 607. The second window. Okay. Count the number of times the sum of the windows increases. Five sums. Okay. I am going to copy this in part 2 just to have somewhere to start. This is going to have to now start at 0. Wait. Okay, so okay. Count to 0. Duh. Current is equal to data I. So let's say we start at 3. This would be the start of the second range. Less than data.count. That still is true. We're going to be jumping 3 every time we loop. So current is the range I through I plus 3. Previous is going to be from range I minus 3. Hang on. Let's go to the test. So this is a oh, well, they've got an example of it. Duh. 0, 1, 2. Oh, the range starts right away. Oh, I don't need... Okay. Sorry, I got confused. We still just want to jump 1. But if we're on 0... Really, we start at 1. If this is our index, then the previous range is -1 of I, and I plus 1. Compared to... Wait, let me get that. So I minus 1 to the range I plus 1. That's the previous. The current range is I through I plus 2. Current range, previous. Okay, so let's assume this is 3. No, this still just needs to be 1. So this is 1. So the current range is 1, array index 1 through 3. Array index 1 through 1, 2, 3. Yep, we've got that range. For current, this is the one we start with, because we have to skip this looking backwards, right? So we jump to here. And the previous range is 0, 1, 2. So if I is currently 1, so that is 0, dot, dot. 1 plus 1, which is 2. Okay. Then I just have to add these up. Let me do this. Data 0. Yeah. Let's just measure these. Sum and grab the sum. Same thing. Jeepers, come on. That's what I mean. I should do this on the test. Test data. Yeah, test input. What is going on? Measure object sum. Should go pretty quickly. All right, I broke something. Current range. Oh, it's getting stuck. Okay. Whoops. I didn't fix my loop. I'm not comparing anything. Let's get rid of that. But I bet this is one off. Yay, that's the right answer. Why am I one off on the first solution? This just bugs me. Okay. Oh, this is the leaderboard that I'm in. Okay. How did I get 5 points? 5 stars? Maybe they did it soon enough. Anyway, well, at least I'm on the board. Huh. All right. I really am bugged by day 1. Why is this one off? All right. I'm going to save this because I still want to mess with part 1. Equals 1. Current is data at I. Data at I minus 1. Is it something stupid like that? Nope. Current greater than previous. What? Okay, I'm undoing that. Okay, save. Okay, timeout, timeout. Data if oh, they're all strings. I don't know. I'm comparing numbers and one of them must not automatically get, wow, turned into a number. See, this is what's nice and an issue with PowerShell is PowerShell can assume types based on what it gets. This variable becomes whatever it gets. It doesn't have to, we don't have to strongly type our variables, but we can if we want to control what we're doing. So if I have one of these that's like wrapped in quotes, for example, that is totally a string. But no. Let's do this. String equals. Okay, that's a string, but oops. I'm trying to show an example of this. There, weird. So this is a string, but if I throw it into an integer, then I can get its type, and you can see here, I'm making sure, even if this comes in as a string, PowerShell can convert it. And I need to make sure whether it comes in as an integer or I convert it to an integer, I'm comparing integers. So one of those in the 2000, this comparison broke because it compared a string to a number and it didn't know what to do, or it treated the string as being less than, so I didn't get my additional count. Whatever, who cares? Got it. Now I can get rid of this crap. Cool, done. Alrighty. Finish those up. Let's go back to mine. So this is just where I'm going to keep all my PowerShell solutions. There we go. Test input. I like to just test on this. So anyway, all right, day one's done. That was frustrating for something so simple, but this makes you think, because I've run into that in the past with PowerShell, but you forget about it. So all right, I'm going to try to stream this every day. I'll just do this for the next 25 days. If I've got extra time, I'll work on some other things. But for now, I just want to get through AdventOfCode for the first time. I've never done all 25 days because they get hard after a while, and sometimes PowerShell is not the best solution, or it takes way too long. But we're going to do it. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for, I'm going to make sure that I'm under software and game development when I stream going forward. I did not know about that category, so thank you so much. Yeah, follow me on all the things. GitHub, I post a lot of stuff up here. I've been messing with my profile lately. Really amped this up. So I've got this cool little snake GIF of my activity. Got some cool stats down here, especially these stats. More blog posts. I've got a couple blogs out. So the last time I streamed, it was on the blog queue action that I made. That's finished. It was like a simple, dumb reason why it didn't work at the end of the last stream. I just ran out of time. So I've actually created a blog on the blog queue, so you can see officially out here how it works. Real quick. And I actually just recently, today, used the blog queue. So I had a blog queued up that I wrote over Thanksgiving break while I was traveling. And it posted on December 1st, because that's when my schedule for my blog queue is supposed to post on the 1st of every month at like 10 in the morning or something. And it did do that. So I had this queued up and it posted it automatically for me, which is cool. So now I know these will be spaced out when I make them, and I don't have to think about posting them on the 1st. I just know if I add them to the queue and PR things into my queue, I'll be good to go. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow we'll tackle day 2. Yeah, thanks. Hopefully you learned something. Always ask questions if I'm doing something. These are going to get more complicated. So if I'm doing some PowerShell hocus pocus that you've never seen before, or I'm doing some stupid hocus pocus that you know of an easier solution, please let me know. I would like to learn as well. So thanks for tuning in. I will see you all next time. Have a good one.